So yes, first I want to thank you for inviting transLectures to present the project here. My name is Marion Mast and I'm working for the European Media Laboratory in Heidelberg, Germany. And I will give you some insight on the transLectures project, which is funded under the 7th framework, as well as the challenges as an industrial partner to exploit the outcome of the project also commercially. So the idea behind transLectures is that nowadays video lectures are becoming more and more a resource in higher education, and online collections of such video lectures are increasing due to available and standardized infrastructures. For instance, videolectures.net is such a web portal that provides free and open access educational lectures. Also, videolectures.net is a major player in developing the OpenCast Matterhorn platform for managing educational videos. However, as in other repositories, most of the lectures are neither transcribed nor translated due to the lack of solution to produce them in a good quality. The transLectures project is aiming at providing solutions for transcribing and translating such lectures. So we are trying to achieve this solution by combining massive adaptation and intelligent interaction, and also integrating the technology then in a real repository. So by massive adaptation, we mean the specialization or the adaptation of the underlying models towards the domain of the lectures and the speakers of the lectures. And by intelligent interaction, we want to minimize the human post-editing effort to an intelligent minimum. So the partners are a combination of academic and research partners, as well as industrial partners and partners that have experience with the final users. So we have 3 European universities, that is the Joseph Stephan Institute, and as a third party to that, a Knowledge for All Foundation, that are well known for the videolectures.net repository. Then we have the University of Aachen and of Valencia that concentrate in the project on the speech recognition and machine translation. Also, the University of Valencia gives us access to another repository of educational video lectures, Polymedia. And we have 3 industrial partners, that is the Deluxe Digital Studios. Their core business is about providing subtitling services to all kinds of media. Then the European Media Laboratory, our main business is in the field of speech recognition. Our core product is a platform, scalable platform to provide transcription services. And the Xerox Research Center in France that is also working in the field of machine translation. So with this consortium, we have an ideal combination of partners that bring together cutting-edge research in the field of speech recognition and machine translation. We have companies that incorporate the research findings into their products and services. We have insights from companies and institutes that are interested to use the developed technology, and we have access to real repositories. Furthermore, we study data-rich languages such as English and Spanish, and data-scarce language, which is Slovene, so we can test our approaches in both areas. The final goal of the project is to have such tool for transcription and translation running in real-life repositories that produce accurate enough transcriptions in short time and for low cost. And another part of the project will transcribe and translate a substantial amount of the lectures in the two repositories repeatedly with improved models and techniques. And for that we concentrate on English and Slovene for video lectures, which make up 90% of the repository, and Spanish for polymedia. And for translations, we concentrate on the language pairs English to Spanish and vice versa, English to Slovene and vice versa, and English to French and German. So the benefits of translectures is that we have as a product a good amount of quality text that can also be used in advanced content management features like content summarization or classification, that we make the content accessible by hearing impaired, and with the translation of the lectures, the repositories are made available to a much broader audience, and users of supported languages have access to the content of languages they don't speak. So the technical challenges in the project is to use speech recognition and machine translation in a real environment to make it work there, and there it's challenging to adapt to the various conditions, like whereas in the polymedia repository the lectures are recorded in a studio atmosphere, so the audios are very clean. In video lectures there are a lot of background noises, there are multiple speakers in a session and so on. Then we need to bring the models from research to a production system. That means to optimize it with respect to speed and memory consumption, and without losing too much accuracy, and also to integrate it. So the challenge is to make money out of it is, for once, that the data that are used for the training of the speech recognition and machine translation models are often for research use only. So it's very expensive to train the models with the same accuracy for commercial use. Then another issue is that the video lectures are provided mostly free of charge, at least for personal use, and it's questionable whether the user will pay for transcription and translation services. And finally, to overcome the language barrier, we need to expand the language portfolio. That means that data is needed for less researched languages, and the business case for such languages is rather difficult. So I would like to conclude with some demands for the Commission. So to enable small and medium companies to expand their language portfolio, it would be good to have the data that are produced in existing and future projects be made available for research and commercial use, then to have the project funding focused on challenging scenarios brought to the market. And another view on this is that the outcome of projects are often prototyped for a few languages, and nowadays results also more and more in open source packages, which is good. And small companies and SMEs can provide similar technology services and solutions for less resource languages only if the data are funded at least partially. Thank you for your attention.